Hey, I was just trying to call you. I was trying to see if you want to join my camp. A camp. I'm starting a camp. It's a camp. Yeah. Here, I had a paper for you to sign. There you go. Yeah, once you sign that, we're gonna have a great. It's gonna be a great camp. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be free food and free games but no online because we don't want to communicate with outsiders. No, because if they're not part of this island, then we don't really want to communicate with them. All right, did you sign it? Why you really try to click that? You so stupid. There we go. Now that sign, go ahead. Drink up. This is called yummy juice. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Drink up now. Oh yeah. Now welcome to Count Trump. So good old Colts, good old Nightmare Files. Now, if anyone knows me personally, knows Colts is in my top 3 of favorite type of scary movies. All right. Number 1 is Dolls. I love it, even though Dolls has been trash forever. Number 1 is Dolls. Then it's Spirits, and then it's Colts. All right. I love freaking scary movies with Colts, bro. I don't know why. I don't even love documentaries about real ones. Not to sound sick or anything, but they're so freaking good, bro. Like I watched one of them, the Jim Jones one, so good. I think it's still on Netflix. So freaking good. But it's also this one movie. Let me see if I can find it. I used to love it. It's on Netflix. I keep to myself, I need to buy it. Let me do it this way because y'all like to look at my history and stuff. I don't trust y'all, my guy. But it was one movie. It was so freaking good. It was like a cult. So good. I think it was just called Red. I think that's all it's called. I think that's what it is. Let me see. But it had the daddy from what's the Roseanne. The daddy from Roseanne was in it. Let me see. Red State. That's what it is. Red State movie. That's what it is. Red State movie. That's what it is. Yo, if you're into cults or anything like those type of scary movies, watch this movie. It's one part that's so freaking good, bro. Before we get to the video, I'm sorry. Look. If you're new to my channel, I talk a lot, especially on scary stuff, because I love scary stuff, okay? All right, so basically, this is one part, little teenagers, boys been boys. I'm gonna try to say this without any spoilers. Oh, that's what texting me. This ain't gonna be a spoiler. Okay, so basically, doing teenage stuff. They on Craigslist, probably back page, I don't know, looking for a little, date, whatever. And this woman invite them over. Boom, they go to her house. From there, you kind of know where this is going. If you don't, then just click the like button. Did you do that yet? Go ahead, click it. But anyway, it's a whole family. They run this church, but this church is crazy, bro. When I say it's like one of the best cult movies ever, I'm probably hitting this mic a lot. My bad. So good, y'all watch it. All right, but we're not here about that. My bad for my little rant. Let's go ahead and check it out. I don't think it's not on Netflix anymore because I looked for it. It's hella good. But anyway, about to check out a creepy cult horror story animated by the homie Nightmare Files. Make sure I go ahead and click the like. I'm not even sub to you on my new channel, so let me go and sub into my bell on my new channel also. Before we get started, Nightmare Files. I love cult stuff. Don't fail me. Come on, spacebar. Here we go. Let's be lit, bro. Nightmare Files. Nightmare Files. I want his intro so bad, even though I don't have a scary story type of channel. Oh, this is true. Oh, okay. I love when stories are based off true. Like, because you don't really know if they really are, but if they are, then I keep you more.
As a child, I would always camp out with the family. It had become tradition. Every summer, we'd head down to the spot by the side of the highway. My uncle, whom I'll call Richard, owns the property there and had allowed us to stay there as long as we wanted to, as long as we cleaned up afterwards.
Clean up what? We outside?
We had packed the usual things.
Clean out.
Okay, a few tents, a cooler for the booze for the
and a gun,
some stuff to grill over the campfire, a magnesium fire starter, hunting knife, and my stepdad's .44 revolver in case of coyotes.
In case of people.
Texas, so it isn't uncommon to run into them. Everything started off normal. Everyone was having a good time. The kids and myself were all having fun, skipping rocks across the river, fishing.
Real camping is so fun. I went a few times.
While the adults were by the tents watching over us. Everything was nice, I guess. If only I knew that would change. The next morning started like the other ones. While we were there, the adults were sluggishly moving around, hungover from drinking all night while the kids and I slept. We would stay asleep until someone started to cook over the campfire. After we would wake up, the rest of the day would carry on.
It's not
We'd
sounding
walk
like a
around
goat.
the area,
It's sounding like a
but
setup.
never too far. It's not that we weren't allowed to. We had always just feared going too far out into the woods without the adults.
True. Unless you
We'd
take that
always go
45
through
with
this
you.
clearing every time we went out. It was like another camp clearing, except the fact that it was eerily dark, darker than the surrounding area.
Cause you in the
Had this
woods, my guy.
atmosphere over it that would just draw us in. We only left because we'd be called back to our camp. The sun set over the hills around us,
They
and that
lost.
signaled bedtime. The adults would make sure that we got into our tents. Then we'd go back to the campfire, then they would drink and laugh. Though, they went to bed this night instead. I assumed they were just tired as well,
So-
with all the nightly drinking and all.
I'm a little confused, but
I
I'm gonna let
couldn't
it
fall
finish.
asleep that night. I tossed and I turned, eventually managing to shove my little brother off the air mattress in our tent. I decided I needed to relieve myself, so I got up,
Do you
grabbed
mean
a
like?
flashlight, and went off into the woods. The walk to nature's restroom felt
Oh!
longer than usual.
Why would you use the term relieve yourself? You got to use the restroom, my guy. I thought you meant like you got. I thought he meant like he thought, you know what? It's been a few days without my girl. Oh my god, I'm sorry. What did you say you had to pee?
Must have been a dark night.
A little horny.
I had eventually found a spot that I would be okay with.
If I'm
and
in
I
the
dunked
woods,
over
bro.
there.
I'm sorry to stop it again quick, bro. If I'm in the woods and it's dark, I'm peeing right next to my brother. No homo. You can take it how you want, bro. I don't care. I'm not going no deep into no woods before I need a flashlight because I gotta pee. Look, bro, right here sleep. I'm gonna stand up, turn around this way, and let it go. Then when I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and lay back down. Like I don't get it.
It's when
don't
nature's
care.
call had vanished that I noticed little lights moving in the trees. I,
Still gotta
being
pee.
a curious 15-year-old I was, followed them. After what felt like hours of staying off paths and behind trees, we got to the clearing the kids and I have always gone to. The lights turned out to be men in hooded cloaks, the color of blood red, carrying torches into a triangle in the clearing. In the middle was a cross. Another hooded figure had stepped into the triangle and hung what looked like a person in a horse mask. I managed to get a better look at what it was.
Man, I don't.
These sick
I'm
fucks
out.
had sewed on the horse's head onto someone. I wanted to puke. Why would someone do this?
Cause they crazy.
The hooded men started chanting. Another one brought in a woman whose eyes were covered by a blindfold,
No.
and her hands and feet were bound by rope. They set her down in a triangle, facing the cross. The man that had brought her in removed her blindfold. She looked up at the cross and let out the most blood-churning scream I had ever heard. The hooded men banging and chanting again, increasing in volume as the man in a triangle lifted his hands to reveal the blade. As he brought it into the air, the chanting stopped.
This is like a
He
sacrifice.
began
It
to
don't sound like no
speak in
cult.
some kind of unknown language.
Well, cults do sacrifice,
Latin, I
but
assumed. The hooded man brought
Go back.
some kind of unknown language. Latin, I assumed. The hooded man brought the blade to the woman's throat and stopped speaking.
please don't shoot me, please.
Then
Please.
suddenly he shouted, "To this day, I still hear his words. May your tainted blood awaken thy sour soul." Upon shouting those words, he dragged the blade across her neck and removing her head from her body.
Boy,
holding
you
her
better
head
get
up to the
out of
cross.
there.
The man horse thing on the cross began to shake and thrash. Later it began to scream. It was horrifying. It sounded so unnatural. Then it looked at me.
Clown,
It
this
wasn't
you.
like it just glanced at me. It
what you
still
get.
locked eyes with me. That's when I decided I've seen enough.
Oh, now you
I
did?
turned on my heels and I ran. I
I'd have
ran
turned to
faster than I
Sonic.
thought I ever could. I got back to the camp and I made sure I wasn't
Get the
followed.
gun, get the gun, get the gun.
Thankfully, I wasn't. I guess I was gone longer than it seemed
Yo, people gone.
because the sun was starting to rise again. To this day, I still don't know what I saw, but I know I saw it. It
How did be
still
scared they
haunts me.
followed you?
Those gaping eyes locking with mine. I think that day I lost my soul through my eyes. I'll never know what happened, and I wish I hadn't seen it. But never am I going back there again.
Hell no. Oh, this was good. Is he going back? Tell me he didn't go back. That is a creepy sound, bro. Clown. I knew a jump scare was coming, bro. It was because the music, it was from low light. Round. I should knew one was coming, bro. Hey, that was hella good though. It was more like, I would probably call it a sacrifice type story, you know? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, cults do sacrifice, I get that, but I would probably call it more of a sacrifice. But, because I was picturing more of a cult like type story, like, all right, boom, me and some friends, we joined this group, blah, 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 we stuck. Type situation, because that's usually what I think of when you think of a cult, because it's kind of like what a cult is anyway. But either way it go, though, that was hella good. Like, bro, my thing is, if you're in the woods, and you gotta use the restroom, like, bro, I kid you not. When I was like a kid, and me and my bro, we used to watch. I've been watching scary movies as a kid. We watched hella scary movies, bro. And I gotta use the restroom. I don't even go to the bathroom by myself, my guy. I wake him up like, bro, come to the door, stand right here. I'm leaving the door open, bro. Just don't look, bro. And he will stay right there at the door, just not looking. And I use the restroom. You can run back to the room, go to sleep. So if I'm in the woods, I'm really not going far out, my guy. I'm gonna stand up, go like 2 steps away, turn away from us, let it go back to bed, whatever. But even then, if I'd have walked down the woods, forest, whatever, and see this going on, I'm not gonna sit there and watch that much of it. I'm really not, my guy. As soon as I would see some people and like some Hill, I'm like, oh my god. I'm turning around creepy like, oh, I gotta get back. Like dumb quiet trying to get back. My guy sit there and watched the whole show, bro. And if you watch all that, I can see what he meant by he felt like his soul left, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because if you watch all that, I can see you feeling that way. Because I think I would feel, if I watch this murder just happen like that, especially one where it's like creepy, I'm gonna feel like something's now attached to me some kind of way. Like, I'm gonna be dumb scared. Yo, Nightmare Files is lit. I'm telling you, bro. Nightmare Files is second next to Mr. Nightmare. Dude is hella dope. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like, comment, share, guys. Man, you guys are awesome. Speaking of scary stuff, if you want to see me kind of whoop on Momo / Michael Jackson, a little love child, then go ahead and check out the gaming channel, which will be in the description below, because that game was hella lit. What's the next time, boys? Charlie's out.